Hello and welcome back to Black Star Dove and welcome to my channel. I'm really loving this microphone. Just bought the microphone arm thing, so be looking for that coming out. Um, Today's video will probably be a little bit short. Um, I just want to talk about my struggles, my ultimate struggle as a black father. Um, the ultimate struggle is my son has a bigger brother. Then, of course, the child is not mine. I only have one child, and he is older by a few years. I want to say what my son is about to be 4. He should be, yeah, he should be 8. He should be 8. So, 4-year-old. His brother's 8, and it's funny because it's something that I tried to talk to his mom about when my son was first born, and she said that it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Um, but now it's turning into that deal that I initially said that it was going to be. And what that means is, all right, so let's give you the full story. My son's brother, his father is not in the picture. His father is currently locked up and will be for a foreseeable future, at least three more years. Um, but but he's pretty much been locked up his son's whole entire life. Um, where that comes in for my son is that, like I said, my son's almost 4. My son is very articulate. He speaks well. So he goes back and tells his brother about some of the things that me and him do. And in return, that causes his brother to start lashing out because he feels like he cannot spend time with his father and things of that nature. And then it's gotten to the point where he will almost throw like these huge fits whenever I would come and pick up my son, because I pick and get my son every weekend. And because he's like, where's my dad? Where's my dad? So I have had conversations with his mother about this. And me and her both agree that we both see no future with each other. So we're not going to try that route. But at the same time, it would be cool if every once in a while he came with me. So I said, yeah, I'm his brother's father. So technically, I can be like a cool uncle to him. We both agreed upon that. And so, like, we said, like, either like once a month or once every other month, he'll come with me and my son for the weekend. So that was cool. But now it's getting to the point where he wants to come every weekend. And me and her both agreed that's a huge mistake. Most definitely do not want him to get attached to me in that way. So me as a father, I try to figure out what's best, because I don't want to stop doing things with my son, because like I don't want to stop. I don't want to punish my son because his brother is feeling bad. I don't want to stop doing some of the fun things I do with him because he'll go and tell his brother, and that would make his brother feel the type of way. But at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm respecting that little boy, because he is only 8 years old. So he's really just understanding his feelings and understanding, you know, hey, my dad's not here. Um, like I try to be super sensitive about that, because it's not his fault. You know, she she being my son's mother has tried to get like like a big brother program, have like people from the church, that stuff. You know, it's cool, but he knows that, hey, they are not his father. So he yearns for his father, and it only intensifies when my son speaks about me, which makes me as a father feel good, because you always think, are you doing enough? But to hear my son, well, from hearing from my son's mother how much my son speaks about me and how much he enjoys his time with me, as a father, that makes me feel really good. um But man, like I just don't know what to do because it's like it's almost like damned if you do and damned if you don't. Um, like I said, I want to respect that little boy. I want to make sure that I tried talking to him. I'm gonna most definitely talk to him again. But it's just hard, like to sit there and say, you can't come with me because you know me and your mom both agreed that that's not the best thing for you to come every weekend. You know, and then it's always the why, but I don't have an answer for the why. Well, I have an answer, but I don't have a child-friendly answer for the why. You know, trying to say that hey, we don't want you to get attached to me because pretty soon, I mean, like I'm always gonna be there. Like I'm there no matter what. I'm your son's brother. But pretty soon, your mom's trying to date someone. I'm going to be trying to date someone, and we're going to be establishing our own separate families and things like that. So we want to make sure we have a healthy balance and a healthy bond. But man, I just don't know. Like I pray about it. Um, try to look to the ancestors. Like someone give me an answer. It's just really, really hard because man, I that little boy wants his father, and he yearns out, and he causes destruction. Well, I'm not gonna say he causes destruction. He destroys things for that attention, for that. Hey, where is my dad at? Even though he knows his dad is in prison, like he'll be the first one to tell you, hey, my dad is in prison, but he still wants him. And man, I don't know. I just hope that we can figure something out. Man, all my life I try to figure everything out. I try to have a plan for things. No, I didn't plan for my son. Honestly, I didn't. I never wanted a child in the first place. I wanted to be one of those people who never had children. Like I wanted to travel the world. Um, had unprotected sex with a girlfriend at the time, and then I have a son. You know, I do have to explain to my son one day why I never married his mother. That I could feel like I could easily do that than doing this. um, because my son hasn't gotten to that stage where he's asking, "How come you and mommy are not together?" But it's coming. Probably in the next 2 or 3 years, it's coming. Um, hopefully his mom will be married by then, or at least I would be married. Um, but no, that's just some of my concerns. That's my major concern as a father. I want to know: is there any other fathers that are going through similar things that I'm going through, and what did you decide to do? Or if you have something like that that's coming up, what ideas do you have? Um, list them down. Let me know. Other than that, I love you. Take care. Peace.